Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Woman Profession. Today we got a nice video. So let's see what it say.
You, there. What is your profession?
They say woman is crazy or delusional. As you know, women act by emotional. So when you're emotional, you don't really think about facts, or you didn't think about what's going on, and then you cannot really describe it. That's why when you tell them what's going on, she cannot express it clearly what happened, but she can tell you she feel about it and how she respond to it. So another way is that her time frame, how you're thinking, is not really built for that kind of environment. That's why I never try to tell a woman the side of the story, because when she tell her side of the story, it most likely manipulated, or most likely lied to, or most likely not true. Because as a man, we know what's fact. We know that's not appropriate to feeling. Women see everything with feeling. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you behave, and the way you respond, everything is about feeling. And next thing you know, that's why you say that a woman is crazy or a woman is delusional, because they don't live in reality. But the matter of fact is her brain is not really functional. That doesn't build for that. Her brain is attached to emotion, and then she cannot do anything to reverse that. The only way she was most likely got down to more facts than emotion, and she was raised with a male environment, because male environment push that narrative, like you don't need to go with your feeling, you need to go with your what's facts and what reality. But in many cases, women see that as a point of weakness, because now she feel like she has to behave as a man and not think as a woman, because society protect women that has more feelings than usually to use the facts as a way to protect herself, or as a way to get away with accountability. That's why they say the women cannot hold anything accountable. That's another topic for the day. But the way that women, they say delusional, because her time frame is not really built for that time environment. Her memory is not really fit for that environment. That's why if you send her onto to a store, she always think about it like, oh, which one look better, which one is the best. But if you send a man to a store, you tell him to pick on such and such, he will pick it, even though they have different variation, even though they don't really can think which one's better, which one's best, until a woman tell her that, because the woman is based on her feeling, not on the fact. And that's why as a man, if you understand women properly, you should know that to know if you want to conquer any woman or to be a womanizer, you should go by her feelings and then not by the fact. Because the moment you start with the fact, she gonna the coochie gonna dry up for you, and then she gonna run away, and next thing you know, you're gonna lose everything. And that's the mistake many men do in a relationship. When they are in the relationship, they're trying to push and impact on her by trying to change her, and she doesn't want that. She trying to live by the feeling, but not that fact. And then the man has an agenda for a woman when the relationship to be a better version of her, and the woman see that as a way to push back, because she said that she gonna lose herself, and then she doesn't want that. And next thing you know, that's why most likely to divorce, because the narrative that she lived to the feeling. At that moment, I was at a stage of my life, and then I needed somebody, and then you were the perfect candidate to help me feel better, or give me the butterfly that says. So that's why I'm with you, that's why I'm in love with you, that's why I marry you. And now on this different stage of life, that stage is past, let's move on. Now I need some other butterfly that gonna give me that feeling to keep up. And then if you're not really here to give me that feeling, I'm gonna find someone else to give me that feeling, so I can feel better about myself. And men, as you know, you should know that. If you don't know that, that's a lose situation for you, because you're gonna lose your stuff if you're married, and then you're gonna lose your woman at the end of the day, because women act by feeling. And that's why they say women delusional, because they cannot comprehend reality, they cannot comprehend what is fact, because they are wired differently, and the only thing they care about is the feeling, how they feel about their heart. And that's why they say if you want to conquer a woman, go by her feeling. That's why they hate players, they hate bad boy, because the player bad boy doesn't blame them, doesn't criticize them, they always go by their feeling and doesn't hold them accountable, and whatever they say they agree with her. And that's, you know, they tell her that she's cute, she's beautiful, because now they're really pushing the narrative that her feelings is valid, her feeling is legit, instead of being realistic to that what's going on. And that's, you know, after the men get what they want, and then the player, the bad boy, they walk away because they know how to play the game. And as a married man trying to push that narrative to make her feel like accountable, and then we live by reality, and then most of the time she's not built for that, and then you count your days on your relationship because you just looking for someone suitable to replace her. Once she find it, you're gone, and next thing you know, she will never gonna come back. And if you like my video, thumbs up, subscribe, and that's this one.
What is your profession?